Tributalice marmitra bahusarás divas. Tandache, aje bahut tandache karke morupavan. Ah, Cyrus, terajache. Hey everyone, new name here, playing my favorite game, Watcher of Realms, on the main account today. Speaking Gujarati, it's cold, it's windy in Canada, but I've got the king, Cyrus, the king of the dead. And I believe I'm going to show you the biggest single heal you've ever thought of or seen or heard of in Watcher of Realms. So we're going to go into Gear Raid 1, Stage 19. Power of Dominance will be on. I'm going to just do the big heal and show you on the stat line. And then I'll show you something else immediately after, and then the gear. Cyrus is my favorite hero. He was one of the most favorite kings as well in ancient Persia, but it's Ladies' Night at the front of the walls of the city of Persepolis. And Cyrus, the great king of old Persia, is going to put on a security performance like none other. Nobody's going to mess with DJ Dolores and her bass drops or Autumn and her breeze. Okay? And we're going to put this on ×1 so that you can clearly see this disgusting heal that's about to pop out here. And the artifact that I'm using is the tuning crystal. And Cyrus is in Soulbound Arcana. So that's why you see me using his ultimate for no reason you might think. I want to get as many of his ultimates going before this wave shows up. So if I can get 3 ultimates off, that means he's doing 30% more damage. I wish I had a way so that he could get 5 off, because this is the biggest heal I've ever seen in my life in Watcher of Realms. And it makes me so happy to know that it's possible. So here it comes. All the ladies are going to get their bass drop, their autumn breeze, and here comes Cyrus. Look over his head for a big green number. 978,000. Cyrus healed for. So let's back out of there. In case you didn't see it, or you don't believe me, or you think that there's something strange going on, that number wasn't the one you saw. 978,000. Dude almost did a 1 million heal ×4. At least 4. It's hard to tell how fast it was going. But let's look in the stat. I don't know how long that fight lasted, whatever you think, but he almost healed for as much as he damaged. That's Cyrus, King of the Dead. That's the power of the tuning crystal, and it's 1 promotion away from max. So, for real fun now, that you've seen the potential with all the boosters of an almost 1 million heal by a defender, I'm going to show you Cyrus and Elowyn, 2 heroes only, for Gear Raid 1, Stage 19. The power of dominance has to be on. I can't figure out how to 2 hero this yet with a defender for damage with no power dominance. However, you're not going to see a 900,000 heal anymore because he's not getting boosted. But he's going to get credit for every single piece of damage done in this Gear Raid 1 Stage 19. So if you want to count along real quick for fun, that's a second ultimate. So he's already doing 20% more damage, okay? This is his 3rd ultimate. And always remember, this is a defender. Yes, he's a lord. He's a legendary lord from a serious faction. Esotericists are the greatest Gear Raid 1 faction in this game. There's no debate in my mind. I don't know any other faction that you can put a defender and a healer out and they're going to do this. Maybe Gone, but I don't know what healer's in his faction. By the way, that's Cyrus's 5th ultimate. He's doing 50% more damage now. And this is how quick his ultimate comes up. I barely have time to even watch it go down. The enemies go down. He's got another ultimate. So as long as he has a skeleton out, he does 150% more damage and he has 100 speed after he uses his ultimate. But he also can't die. You cannot one-shot Cyrus since he shares. Mine has max skill. So it's 60 or 65% of the damage he takes, he shares with one of his fart phantoms. And bear in mind, this is a defender who did 978,000 heal times at least 3 or 4. He had 8 million, almost 9 million heals. He almost healed as much as he did in damage. And here he is with his favorite tree. He didn't want to, leave her all by herself out in the hot, hot sun while these guys with axes came to chop her down. He said, "Listen, lady, you've been covering me in the safety of your shade for many a battles. I'm going to make sure no one messes with you." And if you're noticing right now, the boss is pissed at Cyrus. This boss is actually trying to be smart. It's like, you know what? I'm going to take out the threat. Let the idiots beat on brick walls because they're not really, it's pretty relentless, a brick wall. It's not going to hit you back, but it's not going to fall too easy either. All that shit aside, Cyrus is my favorite hero in the game, bar none. He's the most interactive. I don't know anyone else's ultimates that come up that often and give you that much results of like a 1 million heal, all this damage. It's it's absolutely insane. I'm trying to behave myself with my colorful language, but holy shit, man, are you kidding? I'll still never forget when I pulled him. I was trying to get like Uridin so I could finish my cultist faction trials. And he comes out and I'm like, oh, I got a legendary from, ancient shards. Yeah. And then I realized, oh, it's my first esotericist lord. Then I built him. And then I started fucking around, man. And look what this dude can do. This is crazy. This is a defender and a healer. GR1 stage 19. Yes, the power of dominance is on. But look at that boss. From a defender, man. GG, fool. Turtle back into the jungle, back into the ocean, and don't come back. This is my favorite hero. I love this game. Are you kidding? And we've only just started. There's going to be power creep. I'm so excited to see a max tuning crystal on this hero after you can get like whatever those new artifacts are with like red stat rolls. Anyways, let's see the stat line here. 40 million heals, 122 million damage. Tomorrow, GR1 Oracle starts. That might be my autos just to watch because I'm going to giggle and laugh while I'm sipping coffee. So I'm going to show you the gear of Cyrus only. Everyone else is essentially irrelevant. Okay? This is my strongest possible build that I've got for and attack and crit damage. And then it's also got Soulbound Arcana. And this I've been unable to find some kind of a good piece to go with, the left side here that's ancient. It doesn't fall. But these are not defender items. He doesn't need them. This guy isn't a defender, man. He is a fully capable damage dealing AoE maniac. You give this guy the right build that you're seeing here, and he tears everyone's ass wide open. Look at this tuning crystal. Every 10 basic attacks, which is his AoE, that's all he does is AoE, nothing. There's this most simplest kit. Fart out phantom skeletons and beat the crap out of everyone with AoE, and then you'll heal for 18% of the damage dealt. So I don't know how the game calculates it. To me, it seems broken because 978,000 heal that he got, there's no way that's 18% of the damage he dealt to 5 targets. So there's got to be something going on where his AoE strike counts. Like one strike hits 5, so all 5 of that damage is counting towards 1, if you understand what I'm saying. So in his skills, again, here you'll see here, he summons 1 skeleton fighter and then 2 tiles ahead, whatever, okay? But his damage increases by 150% and attack speed by 100 for 10 seconds, okay? His hero there blocks 1 as well. So in his AoE skill, it says multiple. It hits everybody. Hits everybody for 120% damage, okay? And then you'll see it's 60% of all his incoming damage is absorbed by the summons. If he receives fatal damage, the summon, the sacrifice goes. Like one of his fart phantoms. You can't kill him if he's got a skeleton up. It's impossible. So when the HP of his summon is below 50%, his attack speed goes up by 100 and his damage goes up by 50. So if you think about that, he's actually doing 200% damage if he has a half health skeleton up before 10 seconds is up. He's broken. Cyrus is the greatest defender, in my opinion, in this game, the most fun to use, and I don't know any other hero that can cast, whether it's on someone else or themselves, a 978,000 heal times 3 or 4. This was New Name playing my favorite game, Watchers of the Realm. Take care, everyone.